I'm trying to organize my stuff in here. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. We're going to be doing some Christine Karron today. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Let's take this thing out. We'll see. How can we do this today? We got 4 different pages that we can pick from, and we will decide in a minute. So hello there, everybody that's coming in. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a nice, fun Sunday. A little bit on the warmer side here. Hi, Kim. How you doing? How's it going? Everything is going well over here. Christine Karron today. I'm excited. I hope you are too. We're gonna have to pick, so because I don't think we're gonna be able to do all of this. So I based this one last night, and then I based what's the other one? I've been up since 5:15, unfortunately. You know what? I woke up at 2:40 and I couldn't get back to sleep. Good morning. Welcome, Mama. How you doing? Just woke up early, been hanging out and just streamed this morning. Oh yeah, that's right. She has one today. And then I did this one too last night at Annika's live stream. I woke up at 2:40 and couldn't get back to sleep until around 5:30, and then woke up again at 7:15, so a little while ago. And so I didn't get that much sleep either. So then I also based that one, and then I based, which one was the other one? I did 4 last night in Annika's. Oh, and this one. This is my favorite that I based. So we had to just go over it with pencils. So let's see how long we can make it today. And if we can, Kim, if you can take a nap later today, that's going to be great. I think I'm going to be taking a nap later today after the live stream. I'm going to try to take a little nap. I have a hard time sleeping during the day. Hi, Auntie Chris. How you doing? So you guys decide. Let me put it on a boat to see which one you want to do, and I'll show you the pictures in a minute. So I'm going to add the boat here on the computer. So oh no, that's not it. Hold on. I'm going to put a poll. What the fuck am I doing? Encuesta. There it is. It's in Spanish. This thing is in Spanish. Sorry. Which page? One is Little Mermaid. Okay. Then this is the fairy flower. Fairy. And then, okay, so this is this too. Maybe I'll wait, yes. Yeah, so I had Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, And then the last option, let's see, Dreamy Faye. Okay, so there is 4. So you guys decide which one we can do today. I don't think we can do everything. So it's this one. And this one. This one. Let's not out that way. This one. Or this one. So let's find that together. So I had so much fun last night at Annika's live stream. I just went crazy, and if I would have had more time, I would have based more stuff. Let's see. What's he saying? Well, it seems like this one won because nobody has voted for anything else. Let me see. Oh, Dreamy Faye has 1 vote. So, let me put this thing over here. Oh, God. Put this down. Yeah, I think taking it out will be good later today, Kim, because I think we both, you and I both have been up too long. We got 7 votes. How many people do we have? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna close this. And let me see. Okay. All right, so let's do this one. So I was thinking maybe, well, no, because that one doesn't have the colors. Was thinking we could use, let's see, what colors can we use for her? Let me see, can we do this one? And this one? I went to bed pretty early. Maybe that's the reason, Kim. You know, I went to bed around 10:30, fell asleep around midnight-ish. Hi, winging it. And then I woke up at 2:40 because I looked at the clock on my watch. It was 2:40, and I wasn't able to fall asleep until last time I saw was 5:30ish. Let's put this. Don't let. Okay. So, is your name Lisa? Winging it? I want to call you your name instead of making up a name. I am needing to grab something to eat. Go ahead, Kim. Go do that. And what I want to do, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. I want to test the stencils to see how they look. I think that's a good green. What do you guys think? They're very close. It's Lisa. Okay, so I'm going to continue calling you Lisa because I feel pronounced Lisa. Okay, because I feel kind of weird calling you winging it, even though that's what I'm winging. So they both feel pretty much the same. So we can use them. Let's see. And I want to have her cheeks. I want to go with her pinks a little pinkish. Hey, Bill, how you doing? So I want to do her cheeks a little pinkish. I think I can still do that. Yeah, I can. Yes. You know, I like saying it. I like saying your name because how's my girls? How's my friends doing? You know, I was saying that I was basing this yesterday, and when I got to this one, I was so nervous. I wanted it green because I don't know if you remember that Fern Gully. I think it was the little creature that was green, Fern Gully. I think that's the same one that is in the can of green beans, and I kind of thought I could do it like Ferngully, but I was so afraid of putting green on top of her skin, and I was like, but I'm like, okay, if I ruin it, and I'll order another book. But I went for it, and I actually love the results, and it's just base. So I hope it comes out as good as it is in my head. Green skin is cold, yes. But my hand was shaking. Oh, my kids used to watch Ferngully all the time when they were little. Yes, I think my kids did too. And that was in my head. Even though Ferngully was a little boy, but it was like, I imagined her in a little forest with Ferngully, like Ferngully's little sister. But my hand was shaking. It's like, what if I ruin this? But like, no, go for it. It's in your head. Go for it. And if you ruin it, you just have to order another book. And it will cost me what, $20 at the book is my experiment. So we'll see how it comes out. But so far, just with the basing, I fell in love. And I was like, okay, if I don't do it with you guys on my live stream, I'll just have to do it later by myself. But I was like, I hope they pick it. I hope they pick it. I am digging blue right now, and purple will be next. I've been in a purple and pink stage for this whole month. I don't want to ruin it, so just trying to be as soft as I can without ruining this beautiful little girl. Let's do her. Where did I do it? Here. Yeah, I've been doing so much pink and purple. No, I didn't say. I'm sorry. I'm using Woomers. I didn't say what pencils I was using. Hold on. Let me get my. My watch is getting on my way. Okay, I'm using Woomers today because they're creamy, and I found the last time I was doing a page from this book that if I base it with alcohol markers, that wax pencils work better than let's say polychromos are oil based. So I decided I actually was going to use the new pencils, the Castle Arn, but that one doesn't have good greens, so that's why I brought out the Woomers. Oh, you know what? I forgot to base her eyebrows. No. That kind of doesn't look even. I don't want to ruin it. I want the green set pencils from Woomers. Oh, that's amazing. The Woomers pencils. I love Woomers. I absolutely love Woomers. And I love the fact that they have such a good selection. They have a huge set of greens that are very, very good. Like, let me see. I have the greens in here. Let me show you. So, I know my pen. Hold on. That's why I ruined my pencils. I keep on dropping them. So here's the greens, and there is an amazing selection of greens. So all of this, and I have the 72. This is the blues, the 72s, and the 90 set, and I absolutely love it. So plus this three, there's three more in here. I absolutely love those pencils. They just sent me 10 of them. Yeah, well, they have 10 greens, 10 pinks, 10 yellows, and then yeah, so I think 10 green pencils are really good. So you already received them? But I will use them along with my Castle Art spring set because they're right there where there are not enough greens. Yes, that's what I said about my Castle Arts. Like, here's my Castle Arts. And this is all the greens, like from here on. Well, this is all the greens there is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, there is 12, but yeah, Woomers have more, so they didn't send you all the greens that the Woomers have. Because this is more, I don't know. So yeah, there's not that many on Castle Arts. I thought they had a 30 pack of greens. You might be right, Lisa. You might be right. They might be a 30 pack. So they only sent her 10. Yeah, the greens and warmers. Okay, yeah, so they're not sending all of the green pencils. They're just sending 10 so people like them and then order the rest. That's a strategy. Woomers are indeed amazing pencils, says Lisa. I recently detached all my Castle Art sets and starting to regret it. Billy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome to my Sunday fun day. She says, hi, Audrey. Oh, this page is looking fabulous. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I broke it. That's the being when I dropped it. Hermana de Artes, buenos días, Charo, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, I was so scared last night of doing this, but I'm glad I went for it. The only thing about any of my budget sets that I don't like is that you cannot replace them with OpenStack. Yeah. Well, I kind of had the same problems with Woomers because I cannot order any replacements from Colombia on Woomers. Yeah, I can. I hope I'm not putting my head through the phone. But I feel like that is something someone else could ship to you literally cheaply. Yeah, it probably could be. But I know I can because the way I buy my Woomers is through Amazon. And Amazon doesn't carry right now. Maybe later on they will. Um, they don't carry open stock right now. So the open stock is directly through the woman web page. So and that's sad because I have used my woomers so much since I got them. They are definitely my go-to. Cheryl says, wow, look at those beautiful pink cheeks. Yeah, just like I imagined her. I know, but I'm saying folks in the community will probably help you out with that if you're willing to investigate shipping to the person here, then shipping to the USA. Yeah, that will probably happen. My daughter, she's not coming to Colombia anymore for my birthday because I was gonna have her do that for me. But she's not coming in July anymore because she got a new job and now she just moved. In fact, she's probably on her way there today. She moved today to Arizona from Texas, so she's no longer in Texas. And she got a new job, and so we're thinking if everything goes well with her job, then she'll come. Which she's moving there. Then she'll come during Christmas, which I really like the idea of Christmas because I miss my kids so much during Christmas. Last Christmas for me, I think I cried most of the time because I miss them so much. So for me, it's better to spend Christmas with them than spend my birthday because I can spend my birthday like I could go to my cousin's house in Pereira and spend it with her. I could go to Cali and spend it with my tia Miriam, or any of that. But Christmas is different. Cheryl said, I learned about them from the channel Sugar Sweet Tart. Oh, pretty much all he reviews and uses in his DIY coloring pages of kitties. Oh yeah, Lisa, what did you like about their acrylic pens? I can't seem to find an acrylic pens like that. Yeah, Cheryl says, oh, I know how I feel about the holidays. The holidays are the harder for me. I mean, I can weather out any other situation, but Christmas is tough. Christmas is very difficult seeing all the families together. Even if I go spend the time with my family in Cali, which I did last year, Christmas is difficult. I just seeing all the families gather together and knowing that I don't have my kids around me, that breaks me. That literally breaks me. Let's see, I need a darker green. Let's see, but I don't want to have a green that's too dark. Let me see this one. Let me see this one. No, that's too green. Let me see this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, Christmas does break me. Hi, Kilu. Welcome. It's Sunday fun day. I feel like I need to blend this, but I will need to get a blender. So I'm glad you all can make it. You know, I actually thought, but I didn't go for it because that one made me even more scared of doing, like make her skin like green and blue. Hi, Millie. Yeah, she says, love your Sunday morning streams. I love hanging out with you guys on Sunday mornings. It gives me a really good start for Sunday. Like I feel on cloud nine the rest of the day. Like I did something, I hang out with my friends. It makes me feel really good. It's Sunday fun day. Let's make her hands like give them a little. Let's see, for this one, I need a little. Like, give them a little pinky stuff in here. There. Yeah. The good part about basing this Christine Karron's books is that coloring it is a lot faster. Lurking for a bit, says Auntie Chris. That's fine. I understand. This little girl is so darn pretty. I feel the same. I feel better this morning getting to wake up and start with visiting our coloring and crafting camaraderie and companions. Yeah, for me, it's like a good start for Sunday. So now that I tried this green on this little girl, I'm less afraid to try different skin tones on others. Lisa says, I'm lurking, also need to get stuck in. Okay. Okay. Like maybe do a blue skin, like like blue. That one that you made, it was so beautiful. I love how you did that. You did her skin. Yeah, green skin. It's so pretty. Maybe we should do pinky knees. Like a little bit of pink. Yeah. Cheryl says, I came in chatting away after saying hi, but as I type the names of those coming in after me, I feel bad not saying the names of those that were here already. No, because you already say hello, so don't feel like that. Just continue chatting away. Uy. Cheryl say, it's even more interesting to see the use of so many greens in their combinations with other soft colors. I do love a good green set combination, but greens for me, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, but greens for me go well with light yellow, with pink, with soft blue. They do very well in my eyes. Skipper. Yeah. And I've been wanting to do, because I always go for the same old skin. Like, and I've been wanting to do something different. And Millie says she agrees. Cheryl says definitely I used to didn't think of the use of green so much until last 5 to 6 months. Makes sense. Flowers do it. Yeah. You see a flower, whatever color it is, among the green leaves, and it looks beautiful. So why not? Millie says, yeah, it's nice to experiment with color sometimes. Surprising what you can come up with just thinking outside the box. I was, and I said early, my hand was literally shaking trying to put the green into her skin. It's like, what if I ruin it? What if I ruin it? But then if you don't come out of your box, you can never grow. So you got to come out of your box. Do I have blenders in here? No, I don't have a blender here. Acrylic pens are so much fun using them. Hi, Kate. Welcome. Welcome to this Sunday fun day. I only use acrylic pens for backgrounds. I don't know how to use them otherwise. It's like I'm afraid, but I should try to use it. Hi everyone, I miss getting started with my chores, laundry, breakfast, and then grocery shopping. Oh gosh, yeah. I need to do that too. Laundry. I need to do laundry today. Okay. Let's do. Oh, let's put a little bit of pink in her wings. I used them to color everything. I know I've seen some stuff like I've seen people that uses acrylic pens to color everything. I admit, says Millie, I am multitasking between color stream and house chores. I do that when I'm watching it on my TV. There's lots of things to get trash for the day. I think Sunday is my busiest day. When you have a full-time job, Sundays are usually the busiest day. You says I am old and pencils sometimes make my wrists and hands hurt. I had to do my recycling put out for tomorrow and it's a chore. Yeah. Let me get coffee. Yeah. My hands do hurt too, Bill. I have arthritis but in my hands. But I just don't know how to use acrylic markers for coloring other than backgrounds. I need to learn because that will probably save me a lot. I mean, like last night using the alcohol markers for basing, that I feel like it did help a lot. I have one Banga coloring book. That's where I will use the acrylic pens. I have a Monet one and I use alcohol markers there, but pencils will work better. I never really got in that train of alcohol markers and acrylic pens. And I have them. The thing is that I have them, but I never really learned to do it. Like to do everything just alcohol markers, I don't know how to do that. And to do everything acrylic markers like Joe at Piggy Pens did on one of her videos, I don't know how to do that. And I have it saved because I have that book that she used, but I don't know if I can do the same thing that she did. And I order a color by number And I hope I don't get sucked into that hole. But I already called by number a month ago, like a while ago, and it still hasn't shipped. Sometimes I feel like maybe this is a sign for me just to cancel it and not get sucked in by that. Let me see. Let's get some yellows. Which one should I put in? Like this one? Yeah. Color by number is fun when your stress is high. You don't have to think about it combining or shading. It helps me a lot. Yeah, that's what I heard. And I ordered one from the Disney collections, like the princesses. It has the Little Mermaid in the front. But it's taken forever to get here and it hasn't even shipped. So I'm kind of wondering if that is a sign for me not to do that. Go with a light yellow. Very light yellow here. So who else does color by number? I know Chris just said she does. I have one book, says View, that is colored by number. It is one of those big books. Well, I don't know how big the book is that I have, It come I come to it about twice a year. I don't know how big it is. The ones that I got, the one that I got is not. It's this one, but it's like I said, it's a Disney type of book, and it has the Little Mermaid and the cover, and it was on sale. And that's the reason why I got it. It was on sale on Amazon for $17, and they're usually like $30, $40. So that's why I got it. I want to get one of the Disney books in the color by number. Yeah, I'm not going to be addicted to them. Famous last words, but okay. I'm trying to do the same, so let's shake on that. Let's not get addicted to that. Quirker is the name of the company. This and let's do let's add some of this color for the flower. Add some of this color for the flowers. I'm into the Alice in Wonderland though. You know, I saw, I think it was Kim that sent me that they have a group for the Mythographics new Alice in Wonderland that's coming out. And I love Alice in Wonderland. And I want to get whatever books there is out there for Alice in Wonderland. I want to get it. But I haven't gotten it yet because of the shipping. So I'm waiting for the shipping to, once the shipping comes out as Amazon Prime, which I have Amazon Prime here in Colombia. If the shipping comes out on Amazon Prime, I will get it because I think it's like $18, $19. But I don't want to get it until that, because I love, for me, the books that deserve to be purchased is anything related to Alice in Wonderland and anything related to Anna Green Gables. Kim says, yep, me. Yeah, I'm not going to join your group until I can get the book. You're right, View. The story has lots of nuances that are connected to with real life experiences. It's a good read. Yeah, I do love the story of Alice in Wonderland. In fact, every now and then, because it's right now it's on YouTube. Like the Disney Alice in Wonderland movie is on YouTube, and I watched it the other day. I don't understand how your Amazon Prime works, Audrey. Neither do I, because I'm paying for Amazon Prime, and I'm paying, I don't pay that much. I pay like the equivalent to like $10, but not everything is on Amazon Prime, so I don't know what's going on. Like the things that you guys get for Amazon Prime, I don't get them here. says, but my mythographic Alice is on Amazon Prime. Yep. I don't know. It's because, like you said, maybe because it's outside of the USA, but sometimes I seen this. Sometimes something is not on Amazon Prime, and then a couple weeks later, it shows up as Amazon Prime. So they are charging that for Colombia, even though you are still ordering from the Amazon USA. Yep. Because I cannot. I mean, I can if I make an order from if I make an order from, let's say, Amazon UK or Amazon Japan, but then I'll pay the shipping because I can't get it on Prime. But with Amazon USA, I have Prime because it just recently, about 6 months ago, Prime became available for Colombia. Exactly, Adri. I have Prime for Mexico, but I wanted to get US Prime, and it's more expensive, and they do not ship lots of things to Mexico, so it's a waste of money right now. Yeah, well, they just made it available for Amazon Prime USA for Colombia because they don't have Amazon Colombia here, so I can't get it. I wonder if it's just because in the pre-order said, hey, you got a point. It could be. Because I went to find it when you told me, and the shipping was like $23. I was like, nope, I don't want it that bad. Yeah, that's good. Let's get a different green for all the leaves. Yeah. Now I am on a mission to figure this out, Adri. You're good at that. Wait. Let's see. Yeah. She's looking so pretty. I'm so glad I jumped the cliff on this one. You let me know why, Kim. Why Amazon is doing that. I think it's greediness. I think Amazon is too greedy. because they literally had no reason to do something different if I am on Amazon Prime from USA. Kim is on the case, says Millie. Too cute. I just got a visual of you jumping. So last night, no, that's not trying to figure out. What are you trying to figure out then? Why are they charging me more? Or is it because, or you think it's because I'm trying to figure out how you can get the book for a reasonable price from elsewhere, because screw Jeff Bezos and Amazon. Oh, okay, okay. That's your mission. Yeah. I'm over billionaires. Me too, girl. Billionaires had taken over the world. Not that they didn't have it before, but it's just more out in our faces now. Oh, I adore her. I think she's going to be one of my favorites in this book. See, if I didn't have, hold on. If I didn't have the need to pay for Amazon Prime, I wouldn't do it. But some of the things that I want to get, you know, not just for the coloring world, you know, for my coloring hobby, but other stuff like for my daily life that I order from Amazon, because there's no other way to get them. Not here in Colombia anyway. So that's the reason why I pay for Amazon Prime, because I wasn't paying Amazon Prime. It wasn't available for Colombia. And it was, every time I would order something, I would have to pay all this amount for shipping, and got to the point where like, okay, I'm gonna just do without, which I did for a while. Oh, I'm not judging you. Yeah, I know. I'm judging them. Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. But when they say that Amazon Prime was available for Colombia, I was like, great, because then that way I can get anything and get it on Amazon Prime. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Only a few things are. Not everything is Amazon Prime. Okay. I wish book outlet were in US, Canada only, yeah. Amazon saved me when I was very sick and literally didn't have the energy to shop. Yeah, when I was so sick in the USA, Amazon saved me. And that's one of the reasons why I would pay for it there. And in here, if I'm very sick, I don't need to use Amazon, because Amazon doesn't do grocery deliveries here. I had to use one of the local providers, which is much better than Amazon. But it saves me for things that I cannot get. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. I did hear that sneeze. So that's why I use it. The Cut and Bang Alice book should be on book outlet well before Christmas. could always get your kid to place the order and collect it when when you see it. But the Alice, the mythographic Alice in Wonderland is coming out next month. I think it says June 8th, so in a couple of weeks. And Chris says, I get things from the warehouse in Mexico that are cheaper, but one reason was some TV series or movies available only there, like the Austin adaptations. Yeah. Well, also now that I have Amazon Prime, I can watch Amazon Prime TV, which I like. You guys are watching? Is anybody else watching The House of the Spirits? I never heard of Barnes and Nobles on Columbia, Kim. I'll have to research it because I've been to many bookstores here, never seen it Barnes. Maybe in Bogota, but you got to remember I'm in a smaller city. I'm in a city that has about how many? It has about 300,000 people, so it's a small city. And I'm fixing to move to a little town of about 120,000 people, even smaller. Oh, okay. So she says that Barnes and Noble isn't there, isn't in Colombia. So, but it's something like Barnes and Noble. That's what you're meaning. Yeah. Well, no, because I gone to many little bookstores here, and they don't have anything. They don't even have anything related to coloring unless it's mandalas. Busca Libre, they have very limited. I searched it. They have very limited um, coloring stuff. But I'm gonna check it again. Maybe they have it because the last time I checked, they didn't have that much. Because the warehouse is based somewhere here in South America. Yes, I can order from Busca Libre. It's in there? Okay, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check. Okay, I have a link. I'll send it to you in Instagram. Okay, girl. Thank you. Yeah, Busca Libre does ship to Colombia. In fact, that's one of the commercials that comes on my YouTube. On YouTube, every time I'm watching something, it comes on often. I guess because he knows that I like coloring. How's it looking? Because I really want that book. I really do. I want it. And not just that book, but anything related to Alice in Wonderland. Like I am dying, but I know that it's an impossibility to get the Fabiana Atanasio Alice in Wonderland. There's old one, the very old one. That's an impossibility. Amazon Spain sells it. I wonder how much is the. Are you talking about the Fabiana Atanasio Alice in Wonderland, or you're talking about the mythographic Alice in Wonderland, Kim? Which one? Because I could try Amazon Spain. Oh, the Fabiana Atanasio book. Oh my God, I need to get in there because that's one book I would love to have. Shipping is expensive. Oh, you just, oh, you just poked my balloon. I'll go check it anyway, see how it is. I got all excited, like, oh no. It is in Spanish, Alice in el País de las Maravillas. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna color it. In fact, it really doesn't matter what language it is. Okay, that's how I got mine in my copy of El Mago de Oz. Oh, that's another one that I love to have. All those those old Fabiana Atanasian books, I think are so gorgeous. What did I do with my pink? Here it is. We need a different pink. A darker pink. Yes, I have one Alice book with the original illustration by John Tenniel in Spanish. I color one page so far. Oh, is it still available? Can you send me a picture of it? The Fabiana Atanasio is 5.43 euros. That is, well, it's not that bad. It's about what? About $20? If anybody can do the conversion, right? And how much is the shipping? Because if it's about $20 and the shipping is less than 10, so it would be around $27, $30, $630 or euros. No idea how much shipping will be to Colombia. Yeah, I have to check that. Once I finish this live stream, I'm gonna go get into Amazon Spain and see how it is. Sure, I'll send you the pictures on Instagram. Okay, girl. Thank you. Let's take this one first. When I bought mine, shipping was around 20. So 25 for the books plus shipping is like $45. If it's, I think there is some books that deserve that. Like it's like books that you know that are gonna go out of print and that are, you know, hard to find. Of course, I'm not gonna pay, like I'm not gonna pay $70 for a book, but I could pay $30 to $40 for a book that is good. The book is cheap. Oh, I'm thinking. I'm trying to rethink this whole thing. The shipping is crazy. Yeah, definitely. The spend is not the book, it's the shipping. Yeah. I have. Okay, so story time. I have a friend which is more like a sister that lives in Spain. She, my parents adopted her when she was in her teens. Like she was like 14. She came to live with us, and then she lived with us for a long time, and we became family because my parents adopted her, so she's like my sister. And she lives in Spain now. And I could ask her if she could find the book at a good price and ship it to me. Okay, so let me put all these pencils away so we can start on her hair. The book is on Amazon Spain for so cheap. I doubt she find it in a shop for cheaper. I doubt she'd be able to ship it for. Oh, well, there goes that idea. All right, so we need a green for her hair. And let's see. Then there is a lighter one, maybe this one. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's work on her hair. I was lurking and doze off. Okay, okay, Auntie Chris, it's fine. Okay, Amazon Spain is selling Alice in Wonderland Mid to Graphic 2 for 17 euros, which is probably close to the 20. I wonder if combined shipping will reduce your cost and shipping per book. I wonder. Yes, that is a great idea. I will check that out. Because I was thinking maybe Amazon Japan also has it. Why did I? That's odd. I got a text from myself just now. That's odd. I go to Busca Libre and see how expensive the mythographic book will be to ship to you. And then I'll go to Amazon Spain and see how much it will be to ship the Fabiana and the mythographic. And then make the decision. Yeah. That's the best way to do it. Especially because I'm on a budget, girl. I cannot spend that much. Sorry, Chris. I went down the rabbit hole with Audrey, pun intended. Yeah. I'm currently eyeing a set of polychromos that someone is selling on Facebook Marketplace for $90. Oh my God. Yes. Get them. That's a great price. You know how much my kids pay for my polychromos like 2 months ago? There it was almost $300. Nearly new. Oh my God. Go for it. If you can afford it. Oh, you cannot really, but can I really? Oh, if you can afford it, that is the time to get them. That is a great price. My kids paid almost $300 for my set of polychromos. When the new set is available, the price for the older sets might drop. But the thing is that the new set is not going to be a complete set. It's just going to be an addition to the set, to the old set. So that might not happen. Well, it might, but I don't really think it will. They're putting out a complete set and in addition. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I think they will end up selling 140 sets and then they want 20 sets and will drop in price, but probably not for 90. Yeah, most definitely not for 90. Well, I just right now everything is speculation unless they already posted that. So let's wait until they come out with that. My factory outlet store has discounts in November for artist grade material. I'll wait. Yeah. They are only Faber-Castell items. I mean, I love my polychromos, but I know that that is an expense that is not really that necessary. But they are good. They are good. It's sharpening. For here, I always need to have my pencil so sharp. They are now into the back to school discounts until August. But that will not be the professional line, right? Is Kim is still researching? Jerry's Artorama is selling brand new sets for 188. So the used one from the guy are half price. Yeah. And that's not a bad price. 188 is not a bad price. But 90 is even better. Can do it. Yeah, I know it's hard to pull the trigger when you're on a budget. That's really hard. That's how I feel. Like, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? It's hard. I can understand you, Kim. Let's go with this one. And I feel like I haven't used much of what I have. Yeah, you need to weigh your pros and your cons before you make that decision. But if he has them on sale now, I guess you only have certain amount of time to make a decision. If I were a couple more years into coloring and I had used a lot of what I have, I will for sure be like, yes. How long have you been coloring, Kim? Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't catch that you already had it set. Since the end of July of 2025. Not even a year. So you started coloring around the time that I came back to coloring because I stopped coloring for a while. I mean, I was coloring like making it like doing a page once a year or so, but not in the rate that I'm doing it again. No. So it was around the same time that I started again. So yeah, it hasn't been a year yet. And if you feel like you don't, like you want it but you don't need them, then it's probably the response for there is right there. Her hair looks good. I love the way her hair is coming out. Mm. He looks amazing, Audrey. I doubt it's the new set. So this is somebody on Facebook Marketplace. So I don't think it's the new set. I think it's the regular set that we all know. Oh, okay. You mean unused? Yes. No, it's not unused. She said it's slightly used. That's what she was saying. I'm sorry to say that it is inevitable to collect art materials as you collect book, but some materials are better than others. Yeah, it is inevitable. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I'm going to move. So here's the thing. I probably going to move in June. So June for me is probably going to be a light month for coloring and for the channel. Sad to say, but it's probably going to be like that because I think I'm going to be moving to a small town to save money. It's all pencils. Okay, let me see. Let me get back to it. Kim says the colors that have been used the most are the grays. The other shades appear to be full length. If all pencils are there and all are longer than 50%, I'll probably go for it. Yeah. So I've been thinking that if I want to save money, I need to move. And the best thing will be to move to a small town, like a really small town, where rent is cheaper, where rent will not, where I could pay. Hi Jane, good morning. A town, and I have one in mind because my uncle used to live there, the one that just passed away. And in fact, I'm thinking of renting the apartment he had. Have a cup of coffee on me. Okay. So I'm thinking of renting the apartment that my uncle that passed away last month he had. His girlfriend is living there, and but she's moving I think next month, and I'm thinking of canceling the agreement that I have on this apartment and move to that town. The town is about an hour and a half from here, and it's very small town. It's about not even 100,000 people, and I'm thinking that that would be great for me because rent will be half of what I'm paying right now. So right now I'm paying the equivalent to $400. Okay, that's what I'm paying. So I will pay like $200, and I'll be able to save some money because I need to think about the next 3 years. I don't get Social Security until 3 years from now. So I need to think about that. Say I need to move to Colombia. Come and live with me, Kim. Yeah. When I was living in United States, my mortgage was 1,300, and now my rent here is about 450. But I need to say, because I don't have, my income is not high. Okay, yeah, cost of living is definitely a thing. I haven't seen $400 rent since 1993. That was a tiny studio apartment. That was one of the reasons why I moved to Colombia. Well, one, it was because I didn't want to work anymore. I was exhausted of corporate work, of working 60, 70 hours a week. It was just too much for me. So I just couldn't do it. But another thing is because I needed to make sure that the money that would be coming in will be enough. You have a 2-bedroom apartment that will also be 1,300 here in the States. I had a house that was 1,300 square foot. That was my house, and my mortgage was 1,300, and I had a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, so it was a little house. That's about the house of my house. My mortgage. Oh, you have a good price because you pay a little bit over 1,000 for mortgage, insurance, taxes, and everything. Yeah, that's a good price. Oh, I need one more thing, and it's this bind. Maybe this one. I almost forgot about this bind. It needs to be short. Yeah, but I live in Michigan, and I bought the house in 2003. Yeah. Well, I was in Texas, and I bought my house in 2014. Mexico has become expensive. I'm the second most expensive city in the country. House rents in here are some areas start at $750. My sister is moving to Mexico this month. I don't think our house will ever be paid off. We bought it in 2015, but we had to reconfigure the payment twice because we keep getting behind. Oh. I bought my house in 2014 and sold it in 2023. And I think that was the best decision I have ever made in my life. Buying the house and then selling the house. Two of the best decisions in my life. Without it, I wouldn't be able to live here in Colombia. Okay, so I feel like she's done. What do you guys think? I feel like she is done. Like, I don't want to do much more on her. Oh, wait. There is one thing that she needs. One important thing. And it's right here. It's right here. Perfecto. I think doing more will probably ruin her. So I'm going to leave her like that. I love it, Audrey. Thank you. So, because we did this one, and we have, oh, I can start in another one. I can start in the other one. Let's see. We can do in this book. So we could do either the mermaid. We could start the mermaid, or we could start on this one. You guys let me know. Let me see. Let me see. Can I end this? Okay, let me do another one. Mermaid or the other one. Which Mermaid for, okay, well that's it. Then I don't do any. Okay, so let's do it like that. So let's do this one. And with this one, I think I want to use my spring set. There are more pencils over here now. So let's use my spring set for this one. But even if my kids could find jobs that would allow them to move into their own places, would still keep this place because we'll never find the same amount of space for the amount of people. Yeah. Yep. So let me see. Purples and blues. So we have some purples in here and some blues. So let's do that. Let's start with her tail. And I think this one. Let's see. Oops. No, not that one. Yeah, this one. That's the thing for me, Chris, is rent will be higher. I have less space, no yard, and I have to share walls. Yeah. That's the dilemma. That's the dilemma of living there. Then again, it's not the best house for getting old. Do you have a 2-story house where it will be difficult to go upstairs and, once you get older? Just need different people in charge making better decisions so gas and groceries are cheaper and pay less in healthcare. Please, 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 please. I totally agree with you. I have 2 kids over there. So yes, that is definitely what we need. Millie Penn says, it's really nice to have space for friends to gather and spare room for the occasional friend from away to have a place to sleep. Yeah. So I was telling you guys that I decided to move to that little town and find me a place there. So I was thinking my uncle's apartment, that is a very good place. It has 3 bedrooms. It has a nice sized kitchen. It has living room. The living room is not too big, but it has a dining room, living room. It has a good it has a little balcony, and it has a good place for the laundry, and that is huge. So I could put my like, I could do one room for sewing and art, and I could put my table for YouTube in the area where the laundry is, which is very, very big, and still do laundry there. And I think it would be great. And we're still figuring it out. 2-story and half story, 2 and a half story. Laundry and second floor. Main floor, it has a small full bath and my art hall that could become a bedroom, but it has no closet and there is no place for the main floor for the laundry. Laundry in the second floor is tough. Laundry in the second floor is really tough. Unless your sleeping areas is in the second floor, then make it easier. I love second floor laundry right now because that's where all the bedrooms are. But if we're to line here as elderly people, it will suck here. Yeah. I think this one is. This is becoming an issue for my mom. As we get older, it starts becoming an issue. She will be able to stay in the house whatever with a couple of things. A chair lift to get up and down the stairs. Someone to come in and do her laundry once per week. Yeah. Wait. This has to be a little bit of. Kim says, I was never going to be in this house as long as I have been, but after I bought it, the market crashed in 2008. The teacher salaries never kept pace with the increased costs, so it has been rough. Similar for my grandma, Kim. She has a small place, mostly good for elderly people, but her laundry is in the basement and she has 5 steps in front of her. Oh gosh, my aunt has to do the laundry and much of the housekeeping, and grandma can only go in and out through the garage. Oh, hard. Let me see. I want to put a little bit of pink. In her cheeks. Kip says she only has 2 steps in and she can manage that. I'm worried about her going up and down the regular stairs to get to her room and do laundry. Yeah. Auntie Chris says she needs to have her bathtub replaced with a walk-in shower. I don't know how she managed to get her legs over the side of the tub. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. It's just her freaking stairs and her reduced lung capacity. Yeah. So your mom already has her bathroom remodeled? I remodeled my bathroom before I sold my house, and I made it into a walk-in shower. And I think that really helped on the resale value. Unrelated, Kim, I heard you maintain a list of all your regular live streams. Is that correct? All the regular live streams, is that correct? Do you? Yes, Jess and I have a list. Let me see if I can have a nice blue for the hair. And that's not gonna work. Um, this one. That probably will work. Is this a blue wave? Let's see. I hope I don't ruin her hair. I plan to begin a regular live stream on Thursdays at 11:30. It's not a fully comprehensive list, though. I cannot you. You're starting this coming Thursday? So you have mine in there too, Kim? Wednesdays and Sundays? I don't think Lucy is on it. I think Lucy is doing Saturdays. And I think she's before Annika. I am pulling up the list now. I gave up on the early in the year because everyone was changing their minds in a million times with what they were doing with the streams, and I got irritated. Yes, I can imagine. Mine hasn't changed, and I don't think it will change. And there'll still be Sundays 8 a.m. Central Time, and then Wednesdays 2 p.m. Central Times. Oh gosh, I'm on 2 hours already. Didn't realize it's been 2 hours already. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop in a few minutes. I'm gonna do a little more of the hair, and then we're gonna stop. Also, just took over them. Okay. Let's see. Kim says, I got so many DMs and people sending out YouTube messages saying they were changing what they were doing and changing channel names. That's difficult to keep up with channel names. And time flies. Yeah, I have my Sunday fun day, which is 8 a.m. and I have my Wednesdays hump day Wednesdays, which is at 2 p.m. So I have 2 live streams a week. Weren't you here last Wednesday? Okie dokie. That's gonna be it for today. That was fun. That was fun. She really came out beautiful. I love her. I absolutely love her. Let me see, where is she? I absolutely love her. And this one is also turning out very pretty. So both of them are so cute. And then the other ones, what time again? 2 p.m. Central Time, yeah. Well, thank you guys for being here and making me company. And Chris, you said 11:30 Central on Thursdays, yeah. It was so nice hanging out with you on a Sunday and, enjoying this time. I love what I was able to accomplish, but most of all, I love that I was able to hang out with everybody. So thank you, Kim, for all the amazing information. I'm gonna go check Amazon Spain for the book. Okay, have a great rest of the week. Have a great Sunday, and we'll talk again on Wednesday. Ciao, bye.